Hello, my name is Sani Ng, and I am a recent graduate from UCI. This is my last class before I work, and my company that was assigned is called Bodybuilding.com. It's an American company based in Boise, Idaho. It's an online store for workout and health related goods. Like protein, vitamins, supplements, nutrition plans, um, meal prep videos, workout videos, and workout plans. You can all find that on their website. There's over maybe a million people who go on to their website, um, and they're they have more than 700 employees that work for their company, and their wellness programs are all in house within the human resources department with um, benefits and rewards for their employees. So, this is the mission or goal that they have within their company, and this is the uh, mission that's for their employees, not really necessarily for the public, but both of those align and they're pretty similar. So it starts off with we educate, motivate, and support our customers with care and passion. Our goal is to create a unique experience that extends expectations and builds lasting relationships. We share a passion for positive change. It's not a job, it's a lifestyle. So this acronym is WOW, and they want to wow all of their consumers. And that's the So, as I said earlier, bodybuilding.com is a health online store that helps consumers buy supplements, vitamins, fat burners, protein, accessories, and they also have different workout plans and nutrition plans that consumers can take a look at and choose their desired plan. So, with the company, the employees work in one of the seven departments at headquarters. These departments include IT and engineering, operations and distribution, customer service, HR, legal and finance, marketing and merchandising, digital publishing, and product design. So, all of these um, departments, employees do sit at a desk and they do look at a computer for a long period of time. Um, Especially with customer service, IT, uh, digital publishing, product design, all of those are all heavily computer based. Um, and with customer service, you're either chatting with the consumer or you're on the phone taking calls for either sales or any complaints or any problems with the consumers. Bodybuilding.com also has offices in Nevada and Oregon, which do comprise. So the products that bodybuilding.com produces are the smartphone applications to help with tracking your daily nutrition or workout plans. Um, and they do make their own workout and nutrition plans. They hire trainers and whoever to make these videos for the consumer so that they would there's more traffic on the website to gain more viewers and hopefully gain sales through these viewers. And um, they have supplements that they do sell, and they include vitamins, fat burners, protein, and different accessories for those supplements or blenders for their protein that consumers can. So, bodybuilding.com is in the United States, in Idaho, and the United States has the life expectancy at birth of 79. And the leading causes of death is ischemic heart disease, Alzheimer's, lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, stroke, diabetes, and heart disease. And the total population of the US is 321 million people. And all of this is found on WHO's website. It's most recent, the 2015 version. And the healthcare of the United States is both private and public insurance. And we all know that the United States just adopted Obamacare, which is a part of the Affordable Care Act that gives people of the U.S. a universal health care kind of deal. And the total spending of health care per capita in the United States is $9,086, which is among the world's highest healthcare spending per capita. I think the only other higher country would be in Norway. And despite the high costs of healthcare, we are still a shortage of hospital beds and physicians. And that is becoming a problem to the United States since more people now do. So next is the culture that influences health. The culture in the United States is a melting pot. As we would know that many people immigrate to the United States, and it builds up a melting pot of cultures that we call American. But the majority of the working class is 15 to 64. And if you would have to say what American food is, it would comprise of like pizza, apple pie, fried chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries, donuts, and soda. Those are all like fast food items or things that you can find in fast food restaurants, which is really iconic of the United States. Another problem is that people in the United States are mostly sedentary, which leads to a lot of health risks that I listed above, and which is why obesity and heart disease are one of the leading causes of death in the United States. Workers in the United States, on average, works 40 hours a week, and that's full time, but people do work more or less of those hours. And vacation days are only 15 days a year, which compared to Europe would be doubled. So in contacting the Human Resources Department, you can first go through support@bodybuilding.com. You can get their customer service or human resources that would get to your needs, and that's how I would communicate with the department. And also, you could go to human resources at bodybuilding.com to directly go and communicate with the HR team. I would introduce myself as a wellness consultant, and I would implement different programs that are individualized to their company. My goals would be to have better effectiveness of the workers, and that both benefit the company and employees. I wanted to implement a fun and new way or new ideas for the company so that the employees can work at a company that they love and they want to stay loyal to their company and even retire. So next is why my program? Why choose my program over others? And I believe that stress is something that is a real problem within the workplace nowadays. And in order to make higher productivity, stress would need to be taken care of. Um, my wellness program will motivate employees to do better without stress, and that increases sales. There's studies that show that stressed employees are shown to have higher blood pressure and cholesterol, which is health risk. And with these health risks, the employee would maybe ask for more time off, and that would obviously result to less productivity. And with my program, other employees will be happier with their bodies through eating healthier, working out, and studies show that this increases energy, the ability to cope with stress, the ability to be calm and collected, and also happiness. And you ask, how do I do this? So it's more of individualization with the uh, employee. I am going to choose a program that's right for every single one of these employees. Although these employees are working at a health uh, company, they might not take care of their own health. They are worrying about their consumers and sometimes they neglect their own. So we need to backtrack and see what the employees are doing and so that we can help them. I'm going to implement fun and new ideas, as I'll talk a little bit more about it in the next few slides. Rewards will be given, like massages, maybe sleeping pods for a little rest, chefs for nutrition meals that are for lunch, and also retreats like vacations, group vacations that can be earned if sales are good or if you meet your physical activity goal. So with this program, this wellness program, the company can benefit from having loyalty from the employee. If the employee is loyal, the company doesn't have to worry about them leaving or um, working for another company because the employee loves working for bodybuilding.com. You would have better work effectiveness from the employees because, like I said earlier, they're less stressed. And when they're less stressed, the higher productivity would come from that. And if you're giving them all these incentives, they would be able to be happier, live a healthy lifestyle. So both it's a win-win. With increased sales, like I said before, employees are able to increase sales and productivity if they are less stressed. And this leads to increased business development for the future. If sales are increasing, you need more employees or even more headquarters or more offices in other places, which obviously is business development. And when you have a larger company, others would hear about your company, and this leads to new prospects for employees and quality employees that would show loyalty and want to work for bodybuilding.com for a longer time. When employees are less stressed and healthier, there's obviously going to be less absenteeism. This is all due to job satisfaction for the wellness program. A study also shows that a lot of times job satisfaction is a factor in absenteeism or even presenteeism, which are both just either illness from work or being ill and having to take time off of work. So all of this would be less if employees do enjoy their job. And with this program, the employees will definitely enjoy working at the company, and they would also gain from incentives and a better. So next would be benefits for employees. The employee would enjoy working for the company. That's something that I value a lot. Working for the company that I love. Employees will enjoy going to work because they're looking forward to these incentives and looking forward to making sales that um, would lead to promotions and lead to retreats or different incentives like massages, like I've said before, or more time to um, work out for lunch. And that leads to having a better lifestyle. That's just overall, it changes the lifestyle. So working at this company would not only benefit the yourself, but in the long run as well. You would be able to try new things like workouts and nutrition that you might not be able to do at another company. And working at this company with this program, the employees are able to really see a better version of themselves. With rewards, that's another benefit for the employees. Retreats, incentives, accessories, massages, chef catering, like not many companies can say that they have that, or even a full-size gym inside of the vicinity of. So I would, for my program design, I would need to focus on assessing the risk for health, um, leading causes of death in health, heart disease, lung cancer, pulmonary diseases, stroke, and most of all, diabetes. Most of the employees are inactive in the office, so they're at risk for these diseases because they're eating and then sitting, which really is not healthy for the body. I'm going to maybe implement healthy snacks in the office or healthy lunch options because those two are the things that they would. So with my program, I do hope that um, the employees will have healthier eating habits. They would increase their physical activity. They would increase the use of the gym at the office. I would implement incentives and implement work-life balance, and hopefully all employees will like these programs that I implement. And so a couple of questions that I would um, have in the assessment or the survey um, would be, do you smoke? And if yes, how often in a day or in a week? And do you drink alcohol? If yes, how often in a week? And how many times do you eat fast food for lunch in a week? I know it's easy to really go into eating fast food a lot of times because it's easy and you're just tired from working and from a long day, or you just need a break and you just want something quick. And lastly is, what are some things you would like to see in a wellness program? So that's really um, doing prior research to see what programs or what activities employees would like so that it could increase productivity. So a health topic that I would um, briefly implement would be heart disease. So that's one of the leading causes of death, and you wouldn't really know if you have that disease until it builds up in your body. So any one of these employees, although they may seem like they are very healthy, they may be at risk of heart disease as well. It's through not only diet, which is a big part of why people are having heart diseases, but also it comes with genetics. So almost 500,000 deaths come from a type of heart disease, and it comes, and in order to be at a lower risk, you would need to eat healthy and exercise. So that's a main area of focus in my programs, is eating healthy and exercising at work, which seems a little bit hard, but these programs will help uh, the employees reach these goals easier. And one last thing is that, like I said before, bodybuilding.com is a health store, and you would think that most of their employees are healthy, but they are still workers and they are still sedentary, or they might not set time off to help their own bodies while they are helping the consumer. So now I'm going to talk about more in depth about my design and what I'm going to do in more detail. So first, I think is most important is assessing the employees. So you would need a physical with blood work to show what is really wrong with their body, and or not even just wrong, but what they need to improve on or keep doing. A survey of their lifestyle and work habits would be nice, so that we can see what they're doing usually, and like a couple of the questions that I've asked before: if they smoke, if they drink, or how many hours they work a day. How much stress is the employee feeling? That's another key element that we're trying to eliminate from their workplace environment. And secondly would be individualization. After assessing these habits that the employees have, we would plan a program for them that really suits their own needs. Since there are over 700 different employees at bodybuilding.com, it's important to not give a mass program to the employees, since a mass program is not going to help everyone, and especially at a size of 700. And these individualization programs would be mainly through like a smartphone application to track progress, and you can gain rewards there through there as well. And in that application, there would be maybe nutrition plans and workout plans that may be different from what they're giving to the consumers, because you're in the workplace. So all of these nutrition and workout plans are designed for you to do in the workplace. And results would be tracked weekly, and rewards can be. So continuing with my program design, I want to implement many activities that are new and fresh. I think yoga is something that not a lot of people do, especially with bodybuilders, but it's really good for your body, for your metabolism, for stretching, for even zen, or de-stressing. So another one is like group workouts, or if you want something more high intensity, group workouts would be good, just to switch it up a bit. Maybe have a 30-minute lunch and a 30-minute workout. So I would implement extra incentives for those who spend maybe half of their lunch at the gym or in one of these workouts. Maybe goodies and accessories can be given to those who join these programs. I want to implement maybe massage days at the workplace so that it can reduce stress. And I also want to have maybe weekly or if not monthly chefs to come and prepare healthy lunch so that the employees don't have to worry about always preparing their own lunch and have some kind of um, preparation for them at the workplace. I want to have work retreats. It's an incentive, as of course, for those who meet sales or even just to meet their goals of their health goals that we have in their individualized program. And another thing is the health pantry. I'm sure they have a pantry already, but maybe not with healthy snacks. And um, a healthier pantry would definitely help the metabolism of the employees who work there for maybe 8 to 10 hours. So now we come to the evaluation of my techniques the evaluation of the improvements of these employees. So mostly I would get them from surveys from the employees regarding the program and the activities. After each activity, I would uh, maybe give them a survey to see what they liked and what they disliked, or even with the chef or anything that's implemented by my program, I would give a survey to the employees to see exactly what they liked. And that's from the first hand perspective. And through evaluation from the apps and uh, the sale reports, those we can track, I guess, internally what the improvements are from the employee profiles, from monthly sale reports, and tracking their physical activity from who is actually signing up for these gym hours or workout groups and yoga and massage therapy and those whatnot. And I would expect for improvement of the employees to have less stress, healthier bodies, maybe judging from blood work that's through annual, or they can opt into a biannual blood work, and if needed, of course, and success in maybe quitting smoking or poor eating habits. I know there are many smokers at stressful companies, and lung cancer is one of the leading causes of death. So that's something that we should really see if that is a problem, and see if there's success in employees quitting smoking, and also lowering blood pressure. So, with feedback and reporting evaluations, I would measure the feedback by surveys and after the events, like I said before, and the amount of usage. I would be able to track the usage of the smartphone application, see how long people have been on there, the traffic, just like they are doing with their smartphone applications from um, their company for their consumers. So, it's a little funny how it kind of works with another company working with them in the same kind of way, how they're trying to help consumers be more healthy. And with the results of each of the programs or events, I would see the statistics of the employee's health and see if work is being more effective. And with these results, I'm going to report to the human resources with proposals maybe every 6 months to show what the employees like and what they didn't like, and to see if sales went up, or maybe during the times where they really liked a program, or to see if maybe sales went down when there was a lot more work to
Now I'm going to move on to future recommendations and a conclusion for the company. So, overall, I think that the company has really good employee health, given the fact that the employees who chose to go into bodybuilding.com have an interest in their company and are living their lifestyle healthily already. And all the employees do want to remain healthy. So they're really easy to um, implement any health programs because they do have a mentality to remain healthy. That's why they worked for a health based company in the first place. And if the company chooses to stay with my wellness program, I believe that the employees will work even harder for their company. So when they work really hard, they won't lose their job. They'll um, be promoted. They'll be able to stay with the company for as long as they want because the company would not fire an employee that is helping sales. And on the company side, they're going to gain extremely loyal employees. And the loyal employees are going to help business development in the future with increase of sales. The company would probably be able to even open more offices due to the traffic on the website and the need for more products. So they would probably be able to move.
So, all in all, additional recommendations would be to keep in mind that physical activity is always important in the workplace, and it's not healthy to sit at the desk all the time staring at a computer. Every 1 to 3 hours, the employees should start moving or doing some kind of exercise. And studies show that being sedentary for sitting for a long time is affecting the metabolic rates, and therefore employees will increase weight gain, and which causes long-term issues like heart disease, which is something that I discussed before.